Far away, on the edge of a misty countryside, stood an inn that no traveler dared to mention. It was called the Silent Inn. Long ago, it had been a lively resting place where merchants, hunters, and wanderers stayed for the night. But decades ago, every guest inside vanished without a trace. Since then, the inn remained untouched, its doors locked, windows broken, and walls rotting.
Locals whispered that if someone entered after midnight, they would never come out again. No bones, no bodies, just silence.
Some claimed they heard voices near the broken chimney. Others swore they saw candlelight flicker inside when the wind was still. One stormy night, a weary traveler named Edward lost his way. Rain poured heavily, and he spotted the faint outline of the inn. Desperate for shelter, he forced the door open. The hinges screeched, echoing into the emptiness. Inside, the air smelled of damp wood and ashes. Edward lit a candle and placed his bag on a dust-covered table. Chairs stood upright as though guests had only just left. Plates rested on shelves, though no food had touched them for decades. The strangest thing was the silence. Not a creak, not a whisper of wind. The inn seemed to breathe with him, holding its breath whenever he held his. Tired from his journey, he decided to stay until morning. He sat on the old bed in the corner room, but the sheets were cold, as though water had soaked them. He brushed it off, thinking it was the damp weather. Closing his eyes, Edward heard faint footsteps outside the door. He called out, but no reply came. When he opened the door, the hallway was empty, yet wet footprints led toward the staircase. He followed them, each step heavier than the last. At the end of the corridor, he saw a figure sitting in a chair. A woman, hair covering her face. She whispered his name, though he had never seen her before. The candle flickered violently, and when he blinked, the chair was empty. Edward tried to leave, but the main door was locked, though he had left it open. Panic rose inside him. He ran upstairs, hoping to find a window to escape. But the rooms were endless. Each door he opened led to another hallway, identical to the last. It was as though the inn had no end, trapping him deeper within. His candle melted lower, shadows stretching across the walls. Then, the whispers began. Countless voices, overlapping, calling him by name. He recognized none, yet they spoke as if they knew him. "Stay with us, Edward," they whispered. "No one leaves the Silent Inn." The final flame died. Darkness swallowed him whole. In the morning, villagers saw the door of the inn shut, tight again. Edward was never seen leaving, nor was his body found. Travelers still pass that road, and on some nights, they say they hear footsteps on the creaking wood, or a man's voice calling for help. Trapped forever in the endless halls of the Silent Inn,